Unbuckle your seatbelt until
You want to
you're
wear your
instructed to
glass?
do
No,
so
yeah.
by your
Can you see it, Don?
Yeah, I can see.
Failure to
Are
obey
we recording
It's
right
already
now?
recording, yeah.
result in ejection from this ride without a refund. Grand Prix Tampa is not responsible for the action of other drivers. Drivers are responsible for damage to property and
Want me to hold the
injuries to
tree?
other riders. Please be aware that the ride may have inherent risks of potential injury, and you are participating at your own risk. Thank you for coming to Grand Prix Tampa, and have a great race.
We're here watching Scott and Brandon race here at Grand Prix with our professional race car setup dude. The track.
Welcome to Grand Prix Tampa. For your safety and the safety of others, riders must obey all rules and attendance instructions. The gas pedal is on the right. The brake pedal is on the left. Expectant mothers, guests with back, neck, or other health problems should not participate in this ride. Anyone under the influence of drugs or alcohol is not allowed in the track area. No loose clothing is permitted, and hair longer than shoulder length must be secured. Oh yeah, no bumping of carts, track rails, or reckless driving. Participants must wear seatbelts and remain seated at all times. If you have a problem with your cart, remain seated, raise your hand, and wait for assistance. Do not exit your cart or unbuckle your seatbelt until you're instructed to do so by the attendant. Failure to obey rules or attendant will result in ejection from this ride without a refund. Grand Prix Tampa is not responsible for the actions of other drivers. Drivers are responsible for damage to property and injury to other riders. Please be aware that this ride may have inherent risk of potential injury, and you're participating at your own risk. Thank you for coming to Grand Prix Tampa, and have a great race.
Welcome to Grand Prix Tampa. For your safety and safety of others, riders must obey all. The gas pedal is on your right, and the brake pedal is on your left. Expectant mothers, guests with back, neck, or other health problems should not participate in this ride. Anyone under the influence of drugs or alcohol is not allowed in the track area. No loose clothing is permitted, and hair longer than shoulder length must be secured. Oh yeah, no bumping of cars, track rails, or reckless driving.
Participants must wear seatbelts and remain seated at all times. If you have a problem with your cart, remain seated, raise your hand, and wait for assistance. Do not exit your cart or unbuckle your seatbelt until you are instructed to do so by the attendant. Failure to obey rules or attendant will result in ejection from this ride without a refund. Grand Prix Tampa is not responsible for the actions of other drivers. Drivers are responsible for damage to property and injury to other riders. Please be aware that this ride may have inherent risks or potential injury, and you are participating at your own risk. Thank you for coming to Grand Prix Tampa, and have a great race. Welcome to Grand Prix Tampa. For your safety and the safety of others, riders must obey all rules and attendance instructions. The gas pedal is on the right. The brake pedal is on the left. Expectant mothers, guests with back, neck, or other health problems should not participate in this ride. Anyone under the influence of drugs or alcohol is not allowed in the track area. No loose clothing is permitted, and hair longer than shoulder length must be secured. Oh yeah, no bumping of carts, track rails, or reckless driving. Participants must wear seatbelts and remain seated at all times. If you have a problem with your cart, remain seated, raise your hand, and wait for assistance. Do not exit your cart or unbuckle your seatbelt until you are instructed to do so by the attendant. Failure to obey rules or attendant will result in ejection from this ride without a refund. Grand Prix Tampa is not responsible for the actions of other drivers. Drivers are responsible for damage to property and injury to other riders. Please be aware that this ride may have inherent risks or potential injury, and you are participating at your own risk. Thank you for coming to Grand Prix Tampa and have a great race.
Welcome to Grand Prix Tampa. For your safety and safety of others, riders must obey all rules and attendant instructions. The gas pedal is on your right, and the brake pedal is on your left. Expectant mothers, guests with back, neck, or other health problems should not participate in this ride. Anyone under the influence of drugs
Brandon.
or alcohol is not allowed in the track
I
area.
paid for 4.
No loose clothing is permitted, and hair longer than shoulder length must be secured. Oh yeah, no bumping of cars, track rails, or reckless driving. Participants must wear seatbelts and remain seated at all times. If you have a problem with your cart, remain seated, raise your hand, and wait for assistance. Do not exit your cart or unbuckle your seatbelt until you're instructed to do so by your attendant.
Guys,
Failure to obey the rules
I
or
paid for
attendant
4
will
laps.
result in ejection from this ride without a refund.
guys.
Grand Prix
Wait, stop.
Tampa is not responsible for the actions